Hey, it is awesome to have you here. I've been daily driving this rig long enough to tell you exactly what it feels like in real use. Skytech Azure Free. This is for someone who is tired of compromised performance and knows when their system starts lagging behind their ambition. Before anything else, check the current price and stock. Powerful gaming desktops like this don't sit at the same number for long, and hesitation almost always leads to paying more later. You know that moment when you launch a game and think, this should feel smoother, more alive, faster. That's the point where your old setup stops keeping up with what you really want. As soon as you switch to this PC, that frustration evaporates. The relief of silky smooth performance is instant. No more stutters, no more dropped frames, no more guessing if this next level is going to choke your hardware. In everyday life, this machine transforms how you experience play and creation. Games load fast and stay locked at high frame rates. Big open worlds feel crisp and responsive, not sluggish or compromised. Heavy workloads, editing, streaming, multitasking all feel effortless, like the system is already one step ahead of you. What used to feel like juggling now feels like flow. And it's not just about raw power, it's about how it feels when performance finally matches your intent. Once you feel the difference that a Ryzen 7 with 3D cache and an RTX 5060 Ti delivers, weaker setups feel like a bottleneck you're constantly fighting. You start noticing details, depth, and frame-to-frame smoothness that fundamentally changes how immersive your play sessions feel. If you're thinking about waiting for a deal or watching price swings, let me be real, hesitation here usually becomes regret. These systems fluctuate, stock tightens, and numbers jump fast. Don't let indecision cost you the kind of performance you know you deserve. Maybe you're wondering if this is too much for your space. What surprised me most is how balanced it feels, and not just powerful, but composed, cool, and confident under real use. It never tries to show off, it simply delivers, and that's when you realize how draining underpowered gear really was. Owning this feels different. There's a moment the first time you boot up and hit a smooth 144 HC plus run in your favorite title, and you think, this is what it should feel like. That's pride. That's the satisfaction of knowing you chose something built for serious play and creation. Frames stay locked even in big scenes, worlds feel fluid and responsive, loads and transitions feel instant, heavy apps feel effortless, every session feels intentional, RGB and lighting add flair. It as a full-sized desktop, not tiny. At some point, you stop comparing lesser systems and start listening to what your play and work really need. Every time you consider something weaker, you come right back here because deep down you already know when it is time to upgrade. Check the price and availability now, decide with confidence, and don't let this become one of those upgrades you think about months later with regret. Make the move and finally feel the performance you've been asking for every time you sit down to game or create.